looking
the National Council of Negro Women.
at the walls
Oh, this is from your church. This is
Yeah.
from Mount Moriah.
Yeah,
of her home.
I got several from the state.
You see
Oh, that's your bachelor's degree.
Yeah,
the hallmarks
House of Representatives, so forth.
of a life of service.
This is Citizen of the Year Award.
Plaques, certificates, and proclamations received for work as executive director for the YWCA of Greater Charleston for more than 36 years fill nearly every spot of this James Island home.
That's when you got a lot when you have to put them on the floor.
Yeah, I'm blessed. I really am.
90-year-old Christine Osborne Jackson is part of the living legacy of the civil rights movement. You see, Mrs. Jackson and the late Coretta Scott King are cousins.
Her dad and my mom were sisters and brothers.
The women were close all their lives.
You know, the small community, everybody is related. That's the way it was. But we were brought up together.
In fact, Mrs. King joined Ms. Jackson and other YWCA board members during the historic 1969 Medical University of South Carolina hospital strike. The hospital strike happened 1 year after Ms. Jackson and her late husband, the Reverend E.L. Jackson, brought their 3 children to Charleston from Alabama. He was a Baptist minister, and soon she started her job as executive director of the YWCA of Greater Charleston.
I don't remember anything except make sure the monthly mortgage payment is made. It's $400 and some. And man, we always had that money. We paid the mortgage off early and raised all kind of programs.
One of Ms. Jackson's greatest contributions was the series of programs that would celebrate the work of slain civil rights leader Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. She remembers her bold suggestion to then Mayor Joe Riley.
To have a Martin Luther King breakfast.
An event that would bring business leaders and community organizers together.
The story got out that I went in his office unannounced. Now, I may have done that, but I believe I did call.
But you may have done that.
I may have done that.
Ms. Jackson, the staff of the YWCA, and an army of volunteers coordinated the breakfast, which eventually sparked the Martin Luther King Jr. Day Parade and soon a week filled with events.
But I have no regrets. Even by going in the mayor's office unannounced to ask him to, whatever we wanted him to do for that Martin Luther King breakfast, why should I regret that when the breakfast is still going on after all these years? The breakfast got the total community involved.
Christine Osborne Jackson, part of the history of this community, a living legend and an everyday hero. It was in that video, January 9th, 2019, in Christine Osborne Jackson's James Island home that we talked about her life and her love of this community. What an incredible woman. And I'm standing now with former South Carolina Senator Marlon Kimpson, and we certainly continue to celebrate all that Ms. Jackson has done to make our community stronger.
That's right, Carolyn. On one of my last official acts as state senator, I moved before the body of the Senate a unanimous consent motion to have this road named in honor of this great, iconic leader in our community. And I can say without fear of contradiction that all 46 senators in this state approved the naming of this road.
We are so glad, and it is because of the collective work between state, local governments, as well as, of course, the YWCA of Greater Charleston and other community partners that we are able to celebrate this momentous occasion, that this thoroughfare, this area between Washington and Lawrence Streets in downtown Charleston will forever be known as Christine Jackson Road. What a day for celebration, Senator Kimpson.
A big day, a big day. There's a hymn we sang growing up, and don't worry, I'm not going to sing it. But may the work I've done speak for me. The work that Christine Jackson has done for this community, this county, and this state speaks volumes, and we're so honored to name this road after her.
We most certainly are, and you talk about the work of Ms. Jackson, eliminating racism, empowering women. She has done it all her life, and our community is better because of you, Ms. Jackson. So we celebrate you and we congratulate you, and we will forever celebrate you and remember you when we see the name of this road, Christine Jackson Road.